Hi my love bugs. Today is Friday when I am filming this, and I just uploaded my Ulta sculpting palette review instead of a Friday favorites. I didn't have time this week to film one, and I was just sitting there and I was like, I really like the Ulta sculpting palette video. It's one of my new favorite products, and it's not like a filler video. I'll actually link it at the end of this if you have not already seen it, but I just missed you guys so much. I love filming Friday favorite videos or weekly favorite videos. I don't know, they're the most relaxed to me. I feel the most comfortable because they're one of the few videos that I film day before and then immediately put out. So it's like, I don't know if that makes any sense, but I really still wanted to do one. So this is my Saturday favorites and fails. And I hope you guys had a great week. Let's get into it. My first favorite I'm about to film a review on, and I've had it for about 4 hours. I got in the Lorac Mega Pro palette, and I'm really excited about this. I feel like I got mine so much later than anyone else though, which was really annoying. I ordered it the day it came out, like in the morning, and I ordered it from Lorac's website, and I didn't think about ordering it through Amazon. I was just like, oh, I'll support Lorac directly. And it took like almost a week and a half to get here, which was kind of annoying since everyone else had theirs sooner. But my review of this will be up really soon next week. I am obsessed. Today was obviously my first time using it. But every color that I've used so far has been beautiful, and I did really want to mention it and let you guys know that a review is coming. I'm obsessed. The next favorite is something I've had the last week and I have been testing for a review, and I have an extra one I'm going to be giving away. I don't know when, but it is this e.l.f. Disney Good Evil Beauty book. Now, I have still seen these at Walgreens. They're still in stock online if you're interested, but this is e.l.f.'s kind of Halloween release, and you can see it just has the most beautiful array of neutrals and then more, not sparkly, what am I talking about, more like bright colors. You've got an eyeliner and 2 lip shades. I'll just swatch at random. One of my favorite colors is Innocence up here. And we'll also do this really beautiful kind of teal color called Magic Spell. And obviously Magic Spell isn't quite too pigmented, but for the price, for 10 bucks, I really have enjoyed this palette a lot. I never go into these with very high expectations, but I have used the neutral palette or the neutral colors on the eyes, and I actually really liked the way that it turned out. Not even as a cheap palette, but I just really liked it. So I'm extremely excited to have this, and a full review will be coming soon. Then I know it's the week of eye palettes, but I wore makeup every single day this week, so it was a lot of testing out new things. I got this Pop eye palette, and this is in the array of Bright Up Your Life Smokin' Hot colors. I got this from beautybridge.com, and these colors are gorgeous. I'm going to talk about this in the vlog I put up tomorrow actually. I used this color on my lid, and then used, God, this is so hard to hold up, the maroon in the crease. So the tan color is super pigmented, and so is the maroon. It's just a great palette. Lastly, on the palette scale, I promise, am I lying? No, this is the final palette, is one more thing I got earlier in the week, and it is the Tarte Pinup Girl Amazonian Clay Blush Palette. I missed out on the blush palette last year, and I was all about it this year. I ordered it the day that I saw it. You can see you just have several different blush colors, and I love these. The one that I'm actually wearing today, oh, this is so hard to hold up, is this one, and it's a beautiful shimmery plum. I gotta tell you, the reason I never liked the Amazonian Clay blushes, well, I liked them, but the reason I never bought more was because the one that I do own, I just felt was so ridiculously pigmented and hard to work with that I just didn't want anymore. But I really love the new formula on these because I feel like they are pigmented, as you can see from the swatch, but they're not too pigmented, and they're not going to be hard to work with. So I really like it. I think they have made some improvements, and I will be doing a review of this and probably a ton of looks with it coming up. Holiday season is busy, in case you can't tell. I've pretty much gone back to uploading every single day. One thing I don't like about it though is I have to keep the little plastic insert that has the names of the blushes on it, because I don't know if these will become permanent later on. Right now they're all limited edition, so I'm going to keep it just in case. But that's annoying and kind of extra baggage to carry around, don't you think? Now this is a permanent favorite, and probably one most of you already know about, but I posted a picture on Instagram basically talking about makeup shaming because I had experienced a little bit of that this week. I experience it all the time, and I would say like 95% of the time it's guys who are like, oh, you know, girls that wear makeup are lying, which I can make a whole video on. In fact, I think I will at some point. But actually in that video, or in in the photo on Instagram, I said, I don't see how it's my problem if you think that I wake up every day with my Waterline eyeliner perfectly applied. And a ton of you asked, what do you wear on your Waterline? So it is this. It is the Too Faced Perfect Espresso Perfect Eyeliner. It is waterproof. It is dark. I wear it almost every single day because I really like the look of eyeliner on the waterline and the tight line. So that's what I use, and I really, really love it. Pretty much one of the only eyeliners that I use. If it's not this, it's one of the Stila smudge sticks, but I prefer these. That's like a permanent favorite, but I just thought I'd mention it to those of you who had asked. Let's see. Okay, so I started using this recently, and I haven't talked about it yet. This is the Balletto Studio Lash Boost mascara base. Now, they sent me some stuff, and I gotta tell you, a lot of it, I was just like, this is okay, but I didn't know that I really wanted to include most of it in a video. Like, I'm just gonna keep it totally real. I didn't like a good chunk of it enough to mention it, which, you know, I kind of got some flack on the Pure Minerals video because people were like, well, you don't really like that. You're only talking about it because it's a sponsored video. And that's not true at all. I will never, ever, ever, ever talk about anything unless I really do like it, which is why I'm talking about this now. It's not required. I'm not sponsored, but I really enjoyed this kind of, I don't even know what you would call it. They call it a lash boost, but basically it's just a ton of little fibers, and I've heard and tried things like this before. This is the best one, no joke, I have ever tried, and what I like with it is you can use any mascara at all. I've been having a little bit of trouble with falsies lately. My this eye has been really sensitive, and I actually need to go to the eye doctor. I think it's just my vision is getting worse and I need to probably go ahead and get glasses. It's not to the point where it's like affecting my life in any way, but I just know that might be what's going on. It's like really sensitive to light and stuff, and every time I put on falsies I cry them off, which is weird. So I started just using this to give myself a little bit more length and volume, and I really like the effect of it. It's not going to be close to falsie status, but I do think that it is something where if you don't like just wearing mascara because your lashes are non-existent, it is a good boost and it is something to help with that problem. So I really love it, and yeah, not required to talk about it. I just wanted to let you guys know that I do enjoy it. I can do like a mascara routine. I'm telling you all the things that I can do, like you don't already know that I am physically capable of doing them, but I can do an updated mascara routine should you want one. Okay, so what else? I've really been enjoying the Stila Stay All Day Waterproof Brow Color. I think I mentioned this in a previous favorites, but this has just really changed my brow routine, and if I swatch it, you're not going to be able to see it very well, but it just really makes my brows look so much neater and more structured, which I really like. I love bold brows. Some people hate my brows, some people love the brow game. For me personally, when I joined YouTube, it was one of my hugest insecurities, and people made fun of my brows all the time, and I plucked them way too thin and I don't like them anymore, so I'm trying to grow them back out. And this is something that when I incorporate it into my brow routine, it just grabs onto every single brow hair, and I can draw in individual hairs where I have like spaces where I'm trying to grow things back in, and I just love it so much. I used the Pure Minerals Spray Foundation a few times this week, but I also got back into using my Lancome Tarte Ultra 24-Hour Makeup. I don't know if I've mentioned this very recently, but I just remembered why this was my only foundation that I would ever wear for several years. It looks so flawless on the skin. I remember I went to Walgreens yesterday actually, and the woman helping me asked what I cleansed my face with because my face just looked so clear, and I was like, no, it is a good foundation. So I really love this product. I feel like it's very popular, and maybe there doesn't need to be a full review, but just know it is one of my favorites, and I'm sure you'll be seeing it coming up in a lot of tutorials. I have it in the shade 210 Buff, by the way, and it's a really good color match for this time of year. Lastly, for favorites on the makeup scale is my lip color that I am currently wearing today. I have several lip colors very similar to this that I wore a lot this week testing out because I'm doing kind of a fall lipstick video coming up, but this is one of my newest additions and it is one of my favorites. It is the Lorac Pro, what is the proper name of you? Matte lip color. They sent me a few of these to try, and I really love this shade because you can wear it really sheer or build it up and get that really cool 90s grunge lip. So I'm wearing it today and I really like it. I think it looks beautiful on. This is in the shade, by the way, I didn't even tell you the color, did I? This is in the shade Rose Brown. So Rose Brown is just perfect and I love it so much. It's very comfortable on the lips as well. My lips are quite chapped right now and it's not showing any bad texture, which is bizarre considering it's matte, but I really like it. My final two favorites include the Mojo Beauty Duo Fiber Blush F1 brush. I don't use this for blush, I actually use it as my new highlighting brush. You can get these online individually, or they have a huge set. They sent me a couple of brushes to try, and I really like them, especially for the price, but this one just stands out to me so much. I've never had anything like it. It's flat, if you can see, so it's nice and flat, and then at the very end I can just highlight really easily and get it exactly where I want it on the face. I love this so much, and I can see it coming in handy for blush as well, since you do have kind of a, I don't know, a multi-purpose sort of surface to it. That really rhymed. I am Dr. Seuss. I really love it though. So I highly recommend it, and I'll link it down below if you're interested. I think I have a coupon code. Don't count me on that. I think I do though, so I'll make sure to list that down there too if it is available. The final favorite is one I know a lot of you got, because Noonie emailed me out of nowhere and they were like, we want to give your subscribers $50 of hair care totally free. They just have to pay shipping. And I was like, okay, I'm definitely going to talk about this because I thought that was amazing. I have only washed the red hair twice, and wash number 2 proved to be fatal. A lot of the color came out and it is so faded now. I really like the color that we're at, but I'm trying really hard to extend my hair life. We're on day number 4 and I recurled like 3 pieces total. This holds your style so well. It also feels so good in your hair, so if you're like me and you have really damaged hair, you just put it in before you style, before you blow dry, and it is amazing. A tiny bit goes a long way as well, so you'll have the bottle for quite a while. I really love this. So it is the White Truffle Hair Primer, and I highly recommend it. My fail of the week, unfortunately, is another PR sample, and it was from Rimmel. It is a Scandalized Thick and Thin Eyeliner. I used this for the first time yesterday, and I tried to use it again today, and I just don't like it. I think that the idea is really cool. It's a felt tip, and you can see it's like slanted and really thin on the end. And the idea behind it is you can use that to draw really thin lines, or you can like turn it on its side and go super thick. But I really don't like the formula on this or the brush. This is, if you can see, it's just super watery and it's not very dark at all. This is a dark brown eyeliner and it's darker than this liquid eyeliner. So I really don't like this. I'm sure I will continue to try it and see if I can make it work, but if I can't, I'm probably just going to throw it out. It stinks because Rimmel sent me a bunch of new fall goodies and I like almost everything but this. And it makes me sad. Rimmel's one of my favorite brands. So those are my Friday favorites, Saturday favorites, something favorites and fails. So I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, make sure to give me a thumbs up. Subscribe to my channel if you have not already. My love bugs, I will be back tomorrow with a haul, not a haul. Where in the world even am I? I'm like so excited to talk to you. I'm like out of breath. I'm so happy. This is my happy place. I've missed you. I have not been filming as much, but tomorrow I am doing a vlog, a follow me around vlog. So be ready for that. We went shopping and had a breakfast date and it's just gonna be a good time. So I will see you then, and until tomorrow, I love you very much. Bye.